Here we have a third example of solving for a rational equation. What I want to do is I want to make sure I get a common denominator. Well, the only denominator that I see here is x. So x, my LCD, my lowest common denominator, is x. So I'm going to multiply this by, oops, and I think this should be an equal sign. This should be x over x. And I'm going to multiply this by x over x. So now I have x as my common denominator here, here, and here. I'm going to multiply it out. I'm going to do x times x. That's going to give me x squared minus 12, and then that's equal to x. And then it's still over x and x and x. But now that I have the same denominator in all three, I've cleared my fraction. And I'm going to take the top equation and I'm going to solve that. This looks like it's going to be a quadratic. I'm going to subtract x from both sides here. I'm going to set it up so I have x squared minus x minus 12 is equal to 0. At this point here, I could factor it, complete the square, or use the quadratic formula. I'm going to try factoring it. Let's see here. I think it's going to be x minus 4 and x plus 3. Checking my inners and outers, I have minus 4 plus 3. That's minus 1. So I think we're good there. So now I can take each one of these parts and solve for 0. Great. So now I have two answers, of 4 and minus 3. What I have to do is check to make sure that I'm not dividing by 0 in the original. And my original was just this. And the only way that this would be violated is x is actually equal to 0. So I'm good with these two answers.